It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Tell Canada Dry.
It means that Jeremy has stolen all my jelly beans.
Oh,
Why did you steal all my jelly beans, Jeremy?
I'm going to take them all and replace them with black licorice.
Oh my goodness, you mischievous little mischief maker, you.
That's what I do, my man.
It's time for Dynamite After Dark.
Woohoo!
Tell me what's my age. Tell me what's my occupation. Tell me what's my race. Tell me is it with inflation. Tell me what's my age. Tell me what's my race. Tell me all my sexual distaste. Tell me what you need. Tell me how you feel. And tell me all your information. I wanna know.
We're clear for takeoff.
That's all systems go. We need that AFW logo up. Stat.
You're watching the AFW Network.
Kaboom! It won't do it. There we go.
There you go.
Wednesday night. It's my favorite night of the week. Not just because of professional wrestling, of which we will be covering. It's because I get to do it with, people that I'm thankful that are in my life. You know, I am the JFB. Let's go around the table and introduce ourselves, gentlemen.
I'm Todd McNasty, the founder of AFW Network. As Todd McNasty, I can go by any pseudonym I want.
That's true.
Tonight, I've decided I'm going to put my Todd McNasty away.
Okay.
Just for a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to be Canada effing dry, damn it! Yeah! I'm gingered up and bubbly and stuff.
Yeah.
And I have something to say.
Yeah.
This bad take Cade guy, he's like blah, 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 all over the place.
Oh my God.
I still like him.
We gotta yeah.
I have like a love-hate relationship with this kid.
Yeah. I love to hate him.
Yeah.
I love to hate his takes.
but this guy down here,
Yeah.
is he alive? Because like last week, he is risen. Oh.
He's alive.
Sorry guys, I got tired for a second. I just had to tap out. I got real tired after that last play. I didn't think I was going to be able to go to the next one. I apologize. I am the person who makes this show fun every Wednesday night.
That is true.
I am Lord Ryan Rich, and I'm glad to be back. I was on assignment last week.
Yeah.
The depths of hell.
Yeah.
Wait, who did I say I was at the start of the show?
Todd McNasty.
Todd McNasty. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're kind of channeling Roger from American Dad. You're just like this strange character played by Roger every different week.
And it's got such a great backstory to it too. Like it's theatrical for him, you know?
Yeah, it's like I'm Harold Bojangles and I sell banjos on the street corner.
So what should
You know,
Todd
it's just a damn
Todd
alien.
McNasty? You're the expert. What should Todd McNasty's backstory be?
I think that he is a manufacturer of thong underwear
All right. Like
used
cheap
by
stuff or good stuff?
No, see, that's too easy. I would say he's a manufacturer of ice cream machines.
Listen, you didn't let me finish, Mr.
Okay.
Rich.
All right.
He is a thong underwear manufacturer for plus-sized male strippers.
Oh.
I'm tapping into a niche market.
That's what you're doing. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a gap in the marketplace to put a string in the gap of their ass. So there you go.
Todd McNasty's thought it through.
That is Todd McNasty to a T.
He hired a NASA scientist to help redesign the thong to make it more aerodynamic.
He had a crack team of engineers working on it and come up with a suitable product
Yeah.
for these gentlemen.
I know
These
how
very
I will
fun
forget
gentlemen.
this. I will put
Anyway,
it.
should I introduce myself?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys know me. You can call me Mr. Saturday Night. I am the voice of the AFW network right here every Saturday. I'm the effing expert, Mr. Isaacs, Kentucky proud. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, gentlemen.
Mr. Saturday Night.
That's me. That is who I am.
Okay.
I
Look
love
at
it.
some people joining us. Matt. He's in the house.
What's up, Matt?
We got
What's
Robert
up?
Brown.
I'm
Hello.
calling it right
Hey,
here.
boiler up, baby. Boiler up.
We got Millennial Noob.
It's my man Noob. Shout out to Noob.
If this noob brings up the Blue Sky account one more time, I'm gonna kick him where the blue sky doesn't shine. That's right.
Starting a Blue Sky account. What is that?
Listen, we're not gonna get started on this because we're falling into his trap.
Is he
Not
like
something
suckering
Gen
his-
Z that I don't
He's
understand.
pushing this Blue Sky thing to replace Twitter and Threads. So no,
Is
I'm
he,
not starting
is he
a new account.
sucking us into a multi-level marketing scheme? Is that what
I
this
think
is?
it is. I think it's one of those. I think I figured out. Noob is a Nigerian prince that's got money in the game for that.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
And he wants to invest in your MLM.
Which
Gotcha.
by the way, he's also the CFO of the AFW network. He is our chief financial officer. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Great guy.
yeah, I mean, he's generating revenue for us. It may sound illegal, but that doesn't make it illegal.
I
What
really
was Todd
appreciate him.
McNasty thinking when he hired Noob? That's all I want to know.
I really appreciate him signing my checks and whatnot.
Yeah, I put an ad on Craigslist looking for a CFO. Pay.
We have a caller.
Oh,
Let's find out who it is.
Ooh, who's calling in?
It's Joe. What's going
Mr.
on, Joe?
Joe. Hello.
Oh, not much, guys. How you doing?
they told me you fell in a wormhole.
I climb my way out. You know.
We're sending our love down the well for Commissioner Joe.
I love that song on The Simpsons.
All the way down.
So
Is
That's
it-
the
usually,
clown's little part.
Jippy, is it time for AFW advice?
It is.
Ooh, nice.
Joe's called in. He wants
It is.
some advice.
you know, it is fitting because JFB was talking about giving thanks earlier today.
Yeah.
My question is, how should I cook my turkey for Thanksgiving this year? Like, what are your guys' secrets? What do you do? Because for us Americans, Thanksgiving is only like 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Well, Todd McNasty is a very fine cook. He's very
Sounds
good.
like it.
Yeah. So what Todd McNasty would recommend, you would get you know that stuff at Dairy Queen that they put on the vanilla cones to make them chocolate.
The
Okay.
chocolate dip.
Yes. So what you want to do? You want to deep fry the turkey,
Like
and then
magic
you
shell?
want to dip it in the chocolate.
You're gonna have chocolate turkey.
Yeah, it's just a fine coating. It's not going to affect your meal too much.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think my wife will go for that, but I'll run it by.
Listen, tell her Todd McNasty highly recommends it, and she's going to buy it.
That's
Because
like a
Todd
real.
McNasty's a trusted brand.
That's a bastardized version of sweet and savory.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that, what he said.
Oh my god! Oh,
Now, I've
reliving.
teddy bear, I've never tried it myself, but something that I think has become big in the last 10 to 15 years in the United States are people are deep frying turkeys.
Mm.
And now I don't know how dangerous it is, but you are a former and current American hero. So I have all faith, trust, and power that you would be safe and use all proper precautions. But I do hear that it creates a very tender, juicy turkey.
Yeah, I've looked into it. Like, you got to get all the water out, or you just have a big explosion in your backyard, and that's
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
let's just say sometimes the JFB, when he can't go ahead and fall asleep, and decides to go down a rabbit hole of videos.
Robert Brown's like, hey, you a little bit sauced up, governor.
I didn't. Canada Dry had nothing, but Todd McNasty, he was still,
No. I know
Todd
what
McNasty
happened.
likes to drink.
Canada Dry, you're a victim. You hush your mouth because Big Ginger Ales are behind this. Once again, they came in, they poisoned this man's drink, and now he's loopy on air trying to make us all look like fools.
Look, Big Ginger, you leave my man Liam out of this, okay?
No. That could that be his nickname? He could be my sidekick.
Big Ginger.
Canada Dry Big Ginger Ale.
He's at least your body double, if nothing else.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about that Big Ginger Ale.
Yeah.
We're talking about the conglomeration.
Yeah.
Known as Big Ginger Ale. It's Schweppes, it's Verner's, it's Canada Dry, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Even the store brands, they're in on it.
We have one here.
You know those ones like did you say like fizzy stuff or whatever, like whatever some generic name, Ginger and Fizz or whatever.
Yeah. Ours is called American Moist.
American
Moist is all That's not just
that sounds like a late night Skinamax show.
Probably where they got the inspiration from, Mr. Isaacs.
Terrible product and company, wonderful marketing.
That's a blue movie.
With some saxophone music in the background.
The guy from Lost Boys, dude. It's got to be the guy from Lost Boys.
American Moist.
Oh my god! This is really Dynamite After Dark. Holy shit!
This is why I say I bring the fun.
JP, have you given your advice to?
I have not. Here's what I do. I get a big tub and I brine it overnight. I start this process usually on Monday. And what I do is I let it sit in there for a day. Keep it in the fridge because you don't want your turkey to reanimate and come and attack you. And then I put it in my slow cooker and I let it slow like a brisket. And it comes out and it's juicy and it's got a crispy skin. It's got really good smoke rings on it.
That sounds delicious.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Mr. Isaac, what do you do in Kentucky?
You know, I am not much of a turkey fan, to be honest with you. So I usually get a big, nice, premium honey baked ham.
Ooh.
And
I usually do ham for Christmas.
Okay. Yeah.
At least
like my parents always got, because my parents don't really like turkey either. I don't like turkey. So usually we get a big ass honey baked ham, and that's what we eat.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with a honey baked ham. That's delicious.
Absolutely.
Mr. Isaacs, have you ever had a Kentucky Legend?
A Kentucky Legend?
Yeah, ham.
Oh, I probably have.
It's
I don't remember.
One of my favorites, actually.
Oh,
nice.
Now, Commissioner Joe, do you have somewhere that you need to be, or?
No. If you guys want me to stick around, I can. If you want to kick me off the show,
yeah, no, come on,
do whatever you want.
Hell
You're
yeah!
regular here. I didn't think you'd be available, so I thought.
Well, it turns out I thought I was going to be taking my son to dance class, but he ended up pulling a muscle in his neck, so he didn't go tonight.
Oh, man.
Is he okay?
Muscle neck excuse. I see what's going on here, Roman.
Poor Roman. Roman's gonna be wearing a neck brace around. He's gonna be like, "I'm gonna sue you."
Yeah.
All of you.
You better tell him to work the angle.
Yeah.
You better sell it, and you better believe it.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Roman.
There you go.
He's sleeping right now. He's got school in the morning, so
When he wakes up,
hopefully
tell him
he's
that.
okay.
Yeah,
Good
next
job,
break.
Roman. Just like that. From Todd McNasty.
Don't tell him what
Anyways,
Nasty does for a living.
Oh,
I don't mind. It's like, I don't care. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. I make a lot of money
yeah.
doing that.
There's a gap in the market.
There is a gap in the market, and
A gap, but
yeah.
but
So
Listen, you should see some of these designs that JFB came up with for some of these G strings for plus size man.
Oh, he's the designer of them.
Oh yeah, I don't trust anyone but my good buddy JFB to decide.
I bet they are dope as hell. Then.
Oh, they are fly.
Mm.
Ooh, I just came up with an idea for a new one that looks like a fly.
Oh yeah.
Ticket, you know? All right.
No, it should be Jeff
Everybody wants to
Goldblum's
podcast.
fly from The Fly.
I like these ideas. Keep them flowing. I'm going to start writing down all my notes. We start, by the way. I don't know. We can talk about wrestling if you want. I mean, we can talk about
We
Halloween.
should somewhere along the line, you know.
Yeah, somewhere down the line, we want to convey how we feel to what's going on in the world to professional wrestling. Be free to do it.
Yep.
You know, I just want to say this before we move on. Just a
Oh
little-
boy.
just a little social commentary. There was such a cloud over this day, and it was just such a dread. I don't know why. I had no idea why. No clue whatsoever.
Yeah.
But there was just this weird dread, just this weird cloud over this whole entire day.
It literally was cloudy here all day today.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have no clue.
Same here, and it rained.
Yeah. It was
It
pretty
was like
ugly
3
here.
days.
It's been like here where I live, we set a record that was set back in 1887. It's been 35 days without any substantial amount of rain.
Wow. We hadn't had any for a while up until today.
My phone all the time says, "Oh, there's a chance of rain," and then the shit never
You're
comes.
like, screw you.
Yeah, pretty much.
The rain evaporates by the time it even gets down to the ground. It's already
Like,
gone. It's just
the
dust.
town I live in is like you can't even barbecue, like do grilling outside right now. That's how dry it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that you'll probably get snow before you get rain?
I don't know. It's like fucking 80 degrees today, so probably not.
Yeah, it was like in the
And
70s.
I think
today.
this is a case of global warming, don't you?
Well, actually,
No.
this is actually La Nina is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the year after El Nino. They're both like every 4-year cycles or whatever, and it screws around with the Bay Area and his Bay Area all the time. It always messes up weather patterns in the U.S.
El Nino's a
Lord
bastard.
Ryan Rich,
Yes,
Matt wants you to know something.
yes,
He wants you to know he had a burrito.
I'm happy for you.
Now, Matt, was it beef or bean? That's an
Yeah,
important
please,
question.
Inquiring Wines want to know what kind of burrito you just
Where
ate.
did the burrito come from? That's the bigger question.
Yeah.
Was it a chili cheese?
Oh, ew.
Mm.
Chili
Like-
cheese burrito from Taco Bell was one of my go-tos.
Is it like from like Del Taco? Is it from like El Diablo?
Local?
You know what is nice is when your mother makes it for you.
The quadruple anal blaster.
No,
Basically.
what's best is when your Latino workers that are from Mexico and Guatemala bring them to you homemade.
Oh,
I will say this. I had a Mexican girlfriend for a while,
All right.
and I was working nights, and she would surprise me with this amazing breakfast burritos
Yeah,
God.
in the morning,
Awesome.
just like with the little Mexican dipping sauces. And
Yeah.
it was amazing.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
There's a place in Nashville called, I don't remember what it's called.
I don't.
Poncho Lefties.
That's a good
Okay.
name.
And they have a California burrito. It's steak,
Ooh.
chicken, shrimp, scallops, some
Yeah.
rice. It's about like yay big. It's freaking huge. It is
I want one.
the greatest.
Okay, I have to quickly talk about this because I just discovered this.
Yes.
Have you guys heard of the Yellow Deli?
Hmm.
Yes.
No.
So this is a cult.
It is.
Amazing food.
Well, if they got food, I'll join them.
Yeah, they have this restaurant all
Yeah.
over North America called the Yellow Deli.
Yep.
And the food, you go there and the food is just amazing. It's a beautiful sort of setup.
Yeah.
And the food is reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Because all the workers are slaves.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Look it up on Google. It is trippy as hell. I have eaten there. It was actually some of the best food I've ever had for a deli.
And it was fairly cheap, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was not super expensive. I got out after being there for 10 years. No, I'm just kidding. It was
Now here's what I would do. Just because
trying some of our special in-house
just,
Kool-Aid.
Todd McNasty's a little sinister.
I like how we can go with the split personality disorder at trial.
Now Todd McNasty, he's a little sinister. So
we
what
now
he would do,
have video evidence.
yeah. So what he would do is he would give a tip to the waiter of $20.
Yeah.
Just so they would get beat later. Because he can't keep that money.
Oh, jeez. This is completely off the rails, gentlemen, and I love it.
Now that's the Yellow Deli. Just look it up.
Yeah.
Has anyone watched the movie The Ladies' Man with Tim Meadows and Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Because when he says Yellow Deli, it just makes me want to go, have you ever visited the Yellow River?
That is a guilty pleasure movie.
Yeah. Once I did not like it.
Yeah.
That is one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah.
I'll die on that hill. Will Ferrell in that movie, trying to oil up every man in sight, is American cinema at its height.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyways.
So good.
You know who's not in that movie? Tony Schiavone is not in that movie.
Are you sure?
I thought he was in there.
No, he was not.
I'm so wrong.
But he's in The Ring. And he's with the Hurt Syndicate. They look absolutely badass. All black suits with some gold stuff around it. It looked. He talks about how there's no introduction needed. You don't have to be here, Tony Schiavone. Get out. And Tony Schiavone scampers away like a weasel. Can I mention this? I know that MVP has gray hair. Is there a reason? Is he transforming into Grimace? It was purple, right?
Yeah, I thought for
Okay.
sure he had some.
I want to
purple
make sure I wasn't just tripping balls, and I'm like, what's going on?
It was leftover Black Panther head makeup from Halloween, JFB, you silly goose. He just couldn't get it because he couldn't see it.
Okay. I just thought maybe he was gonna wash that gray right out of his hair with purple. He talks about enriching the younger talent. That's their goal. That's the reason why they're here. It would help the young talent go up to the next level.
This sounds eerily similar to another group that is not doing that anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to say who it is?
The Death Riders.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say it's kind of like the Learning Tree.
Yeah.
Well, no, literally, the BCC was founded on raising the next generation.
Oh, I understand that, but like his whole premise is like he's supposed to be nurturing the next generation of wrestlers. Are all underneath his tree, his branches. So that's where I drew the direct correlation as a viewer.
I think you can both be right.
Yeah, I see. I see your guys' too. I didn't think of it that way, but I see that.
Darcy James says, "Did I just walk into Burrito Talk?"
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. We spent a hell of a lot of time.
We're gonna do a whole entire show about nothing but burritos.
I think we should. I think we should have burrito hour. And
maybe we can mix it with like the Mike Tyson fight on Netflix afterwards. We'll talk Burrito Talk. Also, we'll review the Mike Tyson.
Does that mean that we're?
You know what we
Whoa,
should do?
okay.
We
Does
should
that
have
mean
burrito hour, and we should all go to our local burrito store and bring it on camera and tell us what's in it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
I
where
have
we
a
got it
damn
from.
good taco shop here, and I would be willing to do that 100%.
When is
Nice.
the Tyson fight?
It's next Friday night,
Okay.
the 15th.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
Now, is there an undercard, or they just go straight to the main event?
I'm sure there's an undercard.
No,
Yeah,
there's
there's
an
like
undercard.
4 or 5 fights that night.
Yeah.
Also, the 15th is when tickets go on sale to the general public for the Royal Rumble taking place in Indianapolis.
Ooh, you going to be attending?
I'm looking into it.
Hell
Who
yeah.
might even
baby.
be entering?
He'll be number 27.
Can neither confirm nor deny because we do know that Tony Khan watches this show religiously.
Yeah.
Tony
So-
Khan has no authority to get you in the Royal Rumble.
In order to maintain balance, I choose no sides. Unless
Tony
they pay
Khan
me a
cannot
lot
get
of
you
money
into
to
the
get
Rumble,
thrown
you're
out,
defender.
and then I'm gonna run right in and get thrown right out.
Yeah, but bro, Tony Khan can't get you in the Rumble. You realize that, right?
No. I'm just saying I wouldn't want him to be jealous because he watches.
Oh, I
like
see.
He's a fan.
As a billionaire, he can.
I'm not trying to lose any viewers, Canada Dry. I'm thinking about the
I
network.
see where you're going with this. Okay.
Well, here's what's funny is he'll run in with the Ryan Rich shirt, and then he won't advertise AFW.
Nah.
He'll be laying. They'll be like, "Lord Ryan Rich."
You know what
woo!
that means? We need to design another Ryan Rich shirt that has the AFW logo on it.
Okay.
I have a really good idea for a Lord Ryan Rich T-shirt.
Okay.
See what it is? It says AFW right up top, big letters,
Yeah.
kind of rounded.
Yep.
And underneath it, it says Todd McNasty, and then under in small letters underneath that, a friend of Lord Ryan Rich.
I totally want to make a hockey jersey for you and just put McNasty on the back.
It's the sleazy alter ego that produces plus size G strings from male strippers. I mean, what's the
right.
confusion here?
Leading
Now,
in the Northwest, by the way.
Filling a very large gap in the marketplace and up your anus at the same time.
He's moving into the Midwest.
See, Lord Ryan Rich, I also want you to know about this because
Yeah.
I feel like we should have a conversation here.
Okay.
Mabby wants you to know I'm basically talking to you guys in my mind.
Whoa, that's kind of
He's
scary.
sending us mind messages. Is he Vulcan? Does he have the power to mind meld with us?
No, that's not no. That's an issue.
I don't
Matt, you're
know,
speaking
but I
something.
guess my question would rather be what in particular are these voices saying?
That would be inquiring minds want to know.
If they're giving you uplifting thoughts and making you feel good about yourself, that's one thing. If they're telling you to go, through some horrific tragedy, then I would say we need to have a little mental health chat.
And let's not type that out if they are.
Exactly.
Well,
Let's leave that for a DM or something there, good buddy.
So I had a friend that he had schizophrenia, and so there was this cute girl at the Orange Julius at the mall, and he had been sending her messages through his mind.
Obviously.
And lucky for us is that the mind message he pretty much said, "Don't worry, she's not going to say yes because she has a boyfriend," and she told me that. So
Sweet, dude.
it all worked out for the Orange Julius girl.
Hey,
Okay.
valuable intel. Thank you.
Yes,
You're doing God's work.
I know.
Well, I mean,
Well, Todd McNasty is.
and I mean,
Todd McNasty?
Now, I hear there's a rumor going around the office, around the water cooler, that Todd McNasty Industries is
Incorporated.
working with the AFW network
Mm.
and Lord Ryan Rich to create your own branded murder kit. Is that true?
The Todd McNasty murder kit?
Yeah.
That just sounds like it's supposed to happen.
Todd McNasty.
Okay, well, let me tell you this first of all. There have been talks,
Yeah.
but we are still at an impasse at numbers
Okay.
because Todd McNasty is a notoriously shisty bastard,
Yeah.
Yes.
and I am notoriously an overseller.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we're having a little bit of problems being in the middle there, if you know what I'm
I
saying.
think if we brought Commissioner Joe in as a unbiased mediator,
I love the
Yeah,
fact
You know what?
that
I don't think it's gonna. It's probably gonna take Dr. Phil.
I love that Joe entered this conversation after all this, and he's just looking at us like, "What the fuck are you
who the
idiots
fuck
talking
is
about?"
Todd McNasty?
I will say though, I think I have the perfect way to work it out between Lord Ryan Rich and Mr. McNasty. to get this to come together. Just have more options in your kits and you're good. And you can offer more money. There you go.
There you go.
What do you think about this? Like, if we
Well,
open, you know,
this is the
Or
thing.
make it fully customizable, you know?
This is the thing. It is very difficult to legally purchase a murder kit. Okay.
Well, first
So
off,
I'm written it. I'm
we're not
really
calling it a
going out
murder
on-
kit, sir.
I package each one of these myself because I got pride. All right. I'm putting my name on it. So I'm gonna make sure they're legally made. So when you
can we
purchase
not
your
call it a murder
kit,
kit? I'm not really comfortable with that. Can we call it?
It's
Oh.
called, look, we
Can
are
we
going
call it
to
an unarriving kit?
It is. We're calling this a Lord Ryan Rich accessory kit.
Yeah,
All the loopholes are gone.
yeah.
No, we're gonna call it Lord Ryan Rich's bye special time.
Bye-bye
There you go.
special
That works
time.
too.
There we go.
Yeah. So each one of these bye special times, I individually package myself. See how that rhymes off the tongue? I like that a lot better. Bye special time. What I'm putting love and sweat and tears in here. Okay, I can't just be sullying the product. And you know what? Like I said, hard to buy these things together legally.
Mm,
Think
I
about
can
that.
imagine.
You know how many gas stations I have to go to?
All of them.
Do you understand how many gas stations? I have to research cities with the most gas stations per capita area. Otherwise, this ship is sunk. Do you get it?
Have we covered the first match yet?
No, we've literally talked about 5 seconds of the show so far.
So what is the first match, JP?
Well, we got to talk about Shivani with the Hurt Syndicate, and then the Hurt Syndicate, and then Swerve comes out, and we have a match at Full Gear, Canada Dry. Your thoughts on the opening match, on the opening sitch?
Well, Canada Dry has nothing to say about this, but
Yeah, Tom McNasty.
Dog McNasty has a lot. To say. A lot. Now, the fans were going ballistic.
Yeah.
For Bobby Lashley and for Shelton Benjamin. Like, they were just so excited to see these guys. I'm excited for this match with Bobby Lashley and Swerve Strickland. Like, I'm already like, who's gonna win this thing already? Because like, obviously Bobby needs a win to start off his big AEW career.
Okay. Joe.
Yeah, like this whole segment with Swerve just coming out saying Full Gear gave me Undertaker Triple H vibes. Like, just how easy it is to sell this match. All Triple H did was point at the WrestleMania sign. All Swerve said was 2 words, and we all know what it means. We all know this match is going to be great.
Yeah. All right. What Ryan Rich?
Yeah, it's gonna be really awesome, dude. Swerve came out looking like the Black Craven the Hunter.
Yeah.
I was like, bruh, like, you're bringing some beastly energy right here to me, and I liked it. Like, we've seen this guy be all spectrums of the colors of the rainbow in terms of personality, character, and like his motivations for everything.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. It's really good.
Mr. Isaacs.
Yeah, a couple notes I have about this. Excalibur didn't know which one was Shelton Benjamin and which one was Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
And they walked out. He's like, oh, there's Bobby Lashley to the right. I mean to the left.
I mean, am I right? I mean,
It was a really good promo. I thought it was great. The crowd chanting for MVP. MVP is gold on the mic. I love all 3 of these guys. I'm glad to see them here. We need more big ass kicker type guys in AEW, so I'm happy to see them. Swerve coming out. I thought it was kind of goofy. Nana come out during such a serious segment carrying a bag of coffee.
I didn't even notice that because it's just, but that's
it was such a big bag of coffee too.
Yeah, it's
Like,
huge and it's not very good from what I've read.
bro, like
He's been hopping on
Nana is a
TikTok.
carny so bad.
Yeah.
Like I peruse TikTok sometimes in the middle of the day, and like wrestling people show up, and Nana has been going live on TikTok, and like he was like, "Hey, I got my coffee right here. If you go buy my coffee, send me a confirmation, and I follow your account." And like, yeah, I mean, he was like literally hawking his coffee on live TikTok yesterday. But yeah, he walked out carrying the coffee as he's trying to show concern for his friend who is in ill health, walking out to get beat up by 3 large men.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't think it's that goofy, but
Come on, boss. We
I
got
don't
to
know
get
Chris
out of
Nana,
here.
even though.
Hey, Chris Nana ain't splitting atoms, okay?
but
He's
great
hustling.
promo. It's gonna be a great match. I'm looking forward to it.
I will say also, the Hurt Syndicate, them suits they got are on point.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
they are nice looking suits.
Yeah. So we go to a recap of Orange Cassidy and Moxley, which leads into the first match. Claudio and Pac versus Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. Here's a couple of my notes. It's official. They are the Death Riders. That is the name of Moxley's group.
But you know what I didn't like about this?
What?
Is they had no big announcement.
No.
We are, you bet. Yeah, I would have liked to have been like, so you ever wonder what we're called? Or like something like that. And it's just like, now we're the
That
Death
doesn't
Riders.
seem like John Moxley, though.
We're out for blood and piss. We're the Death Riders.
That seems more like John Moxley.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I don't know what Claudio Castagnoli was wearing.
He had ribbons like pinned to him or whatever.
It looked like body tags. I'm like, what in the hell is this guy wearing?
He looked like amateur Hellraiser.
Oh my god, it was horrible looking. Cassie wants them up the ramp. That's how Darby Allin enters the match. He jumps off the platform where they enter and then takes them both out. Orange was really the star of this match. And I think he needed to be to build up some credibility that he can compete with Moxley on Moxley's level. Because right now he can't. I don't think he's got the Moxley to beat Moxley. I don't think he's got
I see you did
so at the end of the match, of course, Shafir comes out and knocks out the referee. Moxley comes in. They start beating the hell out of each other. Conglomeration come to the ring. Canada Dry, your thoughts on the first match?
It was a good match, but I think that the ending it in a no contest was a mistake. Maybe they'll tell the story to me later.
Yeah,
but I feel like Orange Cassidy needed to pin someone tonight.
Yeah,
to make it more legit.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, Commissioner Joe.
Yeah, I agree with Canada Dry, aka Mr. McNasty. Like, I think Orange Cassidy, like, we're like 2 weeks out from the pay-per-view. Like, you gotta build up Orange Cassidy, make him look like a serious threat. Yeah. And him and Darby getting demolished doesn't do that.
Yeah.
But that said, enjoyed the match. It was fun. Darby always does Darby things.
Yeah.
Especially after the end, he freaking got his head rung like a bell off the corner post, which was ridiculous.
Yes.
Yep. Good old Darby. Ragdoll forever. Good Ryan Rich.
Okay, so I also like Mr. Bubbly / McNasty up there. I don't like this. I think that either Orange Cassidy should have got the pin on somebody, or if you want to do it this way, to me, and Mr. Isaacs is obviously the expert, so he can pop in, but to me, old school wise, a no contest is something like if both teams are cheating at the same time, or like if at the ref's discretion, both teams are like in a tag team environment are in the ring and they won't get out and they refuse to get out, then if the ref blows a no contest at this point, if it's a manager of a team and they directly affect the referee, that's a disqualification
Yeah,
win
it should
for
be.
the
You're right.
opponent.
You're
That's a
right.
disqualification win for the opponent. That's not a no contest.
Yeah.
That's 100% wrong how it's being scored according to what pro wrestling should be. Now, that's how I feel about that in that situation. So I don't like how it's considered that, because then at least Cassidy gets the win,
Yeah.
but you still look strong as what you want to do and beat them the F up.
Yeah, the Death Riders get their heat back.
Exactly.
I think what you're saying can be summed up in a few words here. Raise hell
and eat cornbread.
I mean, I tried to say it pretty well, but that pretty much covers it.
Oh, hell
Now, my
yeah.
question is that honey cornbread or just regular cornbread?
Oh, we need sweet cornbread.
Sweet
we
cornbread,
need the sweet
man.
cornbread.
We need some of that sweet cornbread now.
Yep.
But anyways, the match itself was really good. I enjoyed that, and like Darby Allin just getting thrown like a human lawn dart against that was like one of those moments where you go like that. But it was a great match. I don't like how it's classified, because if it's a no contest, it makes it seem like they did something wrong when all they did literally was stand there while Marina Shafir went and bitch slapped Audrey.
Yeah.
Basically, Spartacus kicked him.
Yeah, like this is Sparta, bam! But like that's an Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin win.
Do we want to quickly answer someone's advice here?
Okay.
Sure.
Matt needs some advice on how much Mountain Dew he should drink a day.
I mean, the realistic answer is none.
One can. One can.
One can a day? And is it like a special can? Or is it just regular?
I drink regular.
Okay.
See, the correct answer is none, but I agree with Lord Ryan Rich. I need at least one, because if not, I get massive caffeine headaches.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you all drink Mountain Dew?
Not every day, but
caffeine.
but I keep a 12-pack at my house. When I feel like I need a sugar boost or a caffeine, like my teddy bear is saying.
Okay.
But yeah, I keep it in the house because
Occasionally.
I like it's one of the sweeter sodas that I like, actually.
Mr. Isaacs?
I occasionally have it. It's not something I keep all the time, but I occasionally drink it. Diet, not the regular.
Now, what is your advice for Matt here?
If it's diet, I'd say you're good with a couple cans a day. I wouldn't go too crazy. I wouldn't slam down a 12-pack or something like that. I mean, there is a lot of chemicals in soda. And
Matt's
plus,
saying it is diet.
and plus, too, when you have artificial sweeteners, if you consume a very large amount of it, it can trick your brain into thinking it's getting calories it's not actually getting. It can actually make you hungry. That's scientifically proven. So don't overdo it.
So probably like one can a day if it's, to keep it
And just because if it's a 2-liter of Diet Dr. Thunder from Walmart, don't drink the whole 2-liter because it's 59 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Don't do that.
I've been
It's
caught in
tempting.
that trick before.
It's
Mountain
tempting.
lightning.
Mountain
Lightning, that's what I meant. Dr.
Yeah,
Thunder.
Mountain
Yeah,
Lightning.
Dave, what do you think?
I mean, I will never drink it, never have, never will. I have a problem. I'm not a big soda drinker anymore. I used to be a big time soda drinker, but my suggestion is get off that sugar or get off that. It's the same color as radioactive sludge.
Now, I think Matt B wants to lose a bit of weight. I think he's trying it best here.
I mean, well, if you want to lose weight, you should be drinking zero.
Negative zero.
Sodas are nothing but empty calories that provide no nutritional value.
Yeah,
So if you cut out the sugar and you're switching to water, and you're walking a little bit more, you're gonna lose a little bit of weight.
You're gonna lose,
a lot of weight, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
And stay away from bread and start eating a lot more just protein and fat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like chicken breast.
Yep.
Rotisserie chicken, even. Like, you can just go to town on that stuff.
Eggs.
Millennial Noob wants you to drink Gatorade.
Ooh,
I
no.
mean, the sugar in that content is really high. The electrolytes are good, but you
Yeah.
could find different alternatives.
You should only drink Gatorade when you're working out.
Yeah.
Well, and also,
Well,
like, if you're
unless
drinking
you're in a
Gatorade,
weed-
you're supposed to 1 bottle of Gatorade, 1 bottle of water.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah,
water
yeah.
flushes all the electrolytes throughout your system and they make you actually do what you're supposed to do.
All right, we got our advice in. Let's get back to the matches.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Gatorade,
think
no
we're on the
joke.
FN
man.
expert.
Unless
Yeah,
you're an
yeah.
elite athlete, don't drink Gatorade. Pedialyte, that's the key. They make it in the small bottles now.
Oh God,
Or
Pedialyte
adult.
tastes like shit.
Oh, it does.
Oh no, they got flavored ones. You wouldn't,
Oh, okay.
you couldn't even tell it was Pedialyte.
My
No.
wife drinks
Those,
it when
those
she's
drinks
sick.
we-
That's what she drinks.
the primes actually, they don't have much calories. So on
No, the primes are pretty good for you too.
Yeah, I can't stand Prime. I hate coconuts.
Yeah,
so.
we did the taste test that one Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, you better stock up because they're being sued right now, and there's a good chance they're going to yank them off the shelves.
Poor Logan.
With the
Not poor
Olympic-
Logan. That man
Oh.
that man engages in so much fraud that he deserves everything coming his way.
Allegedly. Let's not.
Yeah. So Renee is in the back with Ricochet, not allegedly, literally, she's there with Ricochet. The question is, who's going to be his partner?
We're gonna find out.
Please, God, don't let be Mark Davis. Anyways,
That was my
dude.
worry was.
yeah, guess who? The Hurt Locker come out. Just want to wish him luck. That was it. Just luck.
You call him the Hurt Locker?
He
Yeah.
sure did.
Oh, sorry, the Hurt.
Oh,
That's a movie.
damn good movie.
The Hurt Locker. Yeah, it was a great movie. Anyways, yeah. Anybody want to add anything to this at all?
I think we're good.
Okay. Agglomeration already in the ring from the previous ruckus that occurred and happened earlier. And they come out, and then Claudia, the Learning Tree come out. It's a no honor match. Basically, it's what I call the Commissioner Joe special.
Yeah.
I was surprised at first that they put Ishii over Jericho, but in reality, it makes sense because you're setting up Ishii as being the next opponent at the last pay-per-view for Ring of Honor.
Final battle.
Final battle.
Will it be Final Battle or will it be Full Gear?
Nah, I think it'll be.
I hope it's Final Battles.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
gotta sell tickets to Final Battle pay-per-view. So
Yeah. I don't know. Because it's whatever World's End, yeah, because that's when the Continental Classic ends. So
I can't enjoy your thoughts on the second match.
I thought this match was highly entertaining.
Yeah.
There was like some really good spots with Big Bill and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
I was worried for Kyle O'Reilly when he fell there
Oh yeah,
on the table.
no joke.
Just highly entertaining. This match was you knew Jericho and the Learning Tree were losing because it's a tag.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt the Learning Tree at all to lose this one. So,
Yeah.
but it was fun. It was a fun match.
What do you think, Joe?
I enjoyed this match. You called it. It's a Commissioner Joe special. I love it. Controlled chaos is always fun. My only complaint is it shouldn't have come right after the Death Riders match. I would have liked a little separation between the two matches, but other than that, yeah, it's I enjoyed it. Mark Briscoe always is entertaining in these kind of matches.
Yeah.
Ishii is just freaking nothing but a chiseled granite rock. Like he's stiff and it's great. And like even
Japanese.
Big Bill got his stuff in. Like everyone just looked good in this match. So
What do you think, Rich?
it was fun. And when Briscoe got like chokeslammed through the ladder, I was like, ugh. It made me sink down. Like my back hurt so bad after that. But it was just all the different kind of spots you want to see. They did it, and they didn't take a long time to do it. Like they gave it enough time for it to breathe a little bit, but enough to where it was always something happening, so you weren't going to lose interest in it, and it could still fit where you could put it in like the placement of the show.
Yeah.
So I thought all the way around it was really fun match.
All right, Mr. Isaacs.
Yeah, this is a really good match. They had 2 back-to-back, what I like to call clusterfuck matches.
Yeah.
Where it's just like high-paced, lots of energy, table spots, violence, crazy shenanigans, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, this was basically the whole first hour of Dynamite was 2 back-to-back crazy, wild matches.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really good. I like the fact that one kind of flowed directly into the next one. I like that. I like what they're doing here, making the Death Riders angle here make it seem like they're a chaotic, disrupting force on the show.
Yeah.
And having these 2 matches run into each other like this accentuated that point. It made it look like the entire first hour of Dynamite was run amok because of the Death Riders.
Yeah.
It makes everything seem chaotic and, oh, what's happening here? What's going on? So, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a very good storytelling mechanism to have one run into the other, and I thought it was a fun match.
Yeah.
I liked the table spots, and, yeah, I enjoyed it.
I like that, Jeremy. It's a very unique take.
Yeah.
Jeremy, and to play off what you said there, like that's how it used to feel like when the early NWO would come out. Like they would do
Exactly.
something like the 8 o'clock hour, and it would screw everything up. And you're like, how is this show going to go forward? Like we don't know what's going to happen next. It left that air of the tenseness of everything. Like I agree 100% that it is good show planning by Tony Khan there.
Yeah.
Or whoever did it.
Yeah. So we go to video package with John Moxley, Shafir.
Marina Shafir.
Yeah, Marina Shafir and Yuta. And of course, he cuts the same John Moxley promo. But I think the thing that rang very strange for me was he said, I'm in charge of AEW. Which that and the name possibly could be maybe Shane McMahon's not coming in.
I don't know.
What do you guys think?
I don't know. I think I think he is.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be it's a waiting game, and so if you say things like that, you're going to throw people off the trail.
Yeah.
And I think there's some leaks out there to plant this, so when the surprise does happen, it's going to be bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else want to add anything?
Yeah, I think it's going to be, at World's End or whatever. Yeah. Like when Adam Cole is revealed to be the devil, I think that's when we're going to see Shane McMahon.
Yeah.
Either way, just don't rush this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go slow, but like give us a little bit each week, but don't rush it because this is something that, like the NWO, it shouldn't be resolved in a month or 2.
Yeah.
So
completely agree. Third match. Woo! We are cooking with fire right now. Third match, Adam Cole, Malachi Black. Here's a couple of my notes. It's you know what? I'll say this. This is going to be possibly the only good thing that will come out of my mouth about Adam Cole. It's good to see Cole wrestling. I think wrestling has missed Cole. I think Cole has missed wrestling. It's also good to know that he's color coordinating with the seasons. He's still wearing his pumpkin orange makeup on. I'm assuming that's what he dressed up as for.
Now,
Halloween.
just a quick question on this. So he didn't. I don't remember, but I don't remember him being so orange like this before.
Oh no, this is a whole new look. Normally he's
super fresh tan, bro.
Yeah.
Spray tan all cans way back.
And you see a little bit orange on his cheek, like he screwed it up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's as you can see, it's easy to screw up. So
yeah. So to me, Cole looked clunky. He looked limpy. And I think what I figured is probably the reason why I'm not super excited about seeing Adam Cole is I think Adam Cole lost his spark. I think he lost his smile. I think what he's going through is the motions. There's no excitement with Adam Cole. He wins the match, obviously, against Malachi Black, which was really strange because Malachi Black basically sat in the middle of the ring and let him get kicked in the back of the head by Adam Cole. And then as Malachi Black's in the ring for a while and they're sitting on these two while Adam Cole's music is playing, and then Malachi Black walks up and Adam Cole says, "Hey, it's story time." One of the greatest opponents that I've ever had the chance to wrestle is Malachi Black. And the audience popped, gave him his due justice, which leads me to believe this might be the very last time we see Malachi Black in an AEW ring. His contract's coming up. I don't think he wants to resign. I think he wants to go back to WWE and be with his wife, which he can't blame the man. Can't blame him at all. And talks about having a potential three-way, which I think he just basically said, "Hey, guess what? In Full Gear, we're going to have a three-way. It's going to be Adam Cole and Roderick Strong versus MJF," which I thought was interesting, him saying, "and Roderick Strong," which basically means, and the guy is getting ready to screw me over at some point in that match. What?
I don't think it's that difficult. I think because they want to keep this MJF Adam Cole thing story going.
Yeah.
And someone has to take the pin, and that's Roddy Strong.
Yeah. I'm afraid you're right.
But I agree. This wasn't Adam Cole's best match.
Yeah.
I don't know if I sound clunky, but I think you might be right. I think his passion quite isn't there anymore, and he needs to get it back.
Yeah.
Because if you're just in this, there's got to be fire there, or it's going to get old quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the really cool part was, you got MJF coming on supposedly live, watching this live in his palatial mansion in Long Island, and makes a phone call, which I thought was interesting. Commissioner Joe, your thoughts on the third match?
Yeah, I definitely for what I know these two are capable of doing.
Yeah,
did not meet my expectations at all.
No.
It feels honestly, felt like Malachi quit on this match.
Yeah,
he just sat there. I'm like, why? You were literally in charge of this whole match, and you just sat down to eat the boom.
Yeah,
huh? It made zero sense.
Yeah, the ending was a little rushed.
Yeah, and sloppy.
Yeah. And then I actually like when we cut the MJF in his Hollywood back wherever he's at.
Yeah.
I was really interested in who we called, and then when we got the payoff, I was really disappointed. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
yeah. All right, Lord Ryan Rich, third match.
Okay, so obviously you guys haven't been paying attention because they referenced this during commentary. Malachi Black's been going through a crisis of faith within his character. So to me in this match, he did give up literally, but that was a kayfabe move because his character, after he hit him with the end and Adam Cole kicks out, that makes him believe that he's not worthy anymore because no one kicks out of that. Everyone goes down for the 1, 2, 3. So he's already having self-doubt of character. His finisher doesn't work on this guy who it should have put away because he's been taking care of him this entire match. And then all of a sudden, when he gets just beat just a little bit, he just sits there and he talks to me. He's like, just go on, just do it. He's like, just finish it already. Go ahead and go get MJF because I'm not suitable. I don't even know if I need to be in a ring right now. It was a story and it was beautifully told if you paid attention.
Okay.
You care to respond to that, Mr. Isaacs?
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't know about using the Adam Cole MJF thing to tell a side story with Malachi Black. That's a little strange, but it makes sense what you said.
I just think they kind of shoehorn both together.
Yeah, I thought this match was. I thought it was all right. I mean, I thought it was a good match. I didn't think it was great. Adam Cole's definitely missing something now, but he's been gone a really long time. So I think he's just kind of missed a half step here. He does look incredibly orange and decrepit, so for lack of a better term. I'm still having a hard time dealing with this Adam Cole MJF thing because it just doesn't feel natural.
Yeah.
It should be the reverse. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know I'm going to say that
absolutely.
every week, but
Yeah.
I can't get into this feud because I feel like it's ass backwards.
Well, and the fact that MJF's doing all these things against a guy who looks like that in the ring. Like, if I was him, I'd be like, dude, this is character assassination for me. Why are you making me do this? Like, I should be out here. Like, if you want me to run away from someone, let me be someone worth running away from just because. Plus the fact that it's backwards and it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't work for me. I don't like it.
And one last thing, I do think this might be the end of Malachi Black in AEW. I think it is. Yeah, the way this ended, and a hug at the end and everything. He's not the spooky evil guy. He hugged somebody and left. I think that might be it for him.
That's why I'm saying I think all this was story to lead up to that. I don't think it was him just like going into business for himself.
Yeah. No, I don't think that at all. Yeah. I just think that might be a swan song.
Yeah, and the end of House of Black, if so.
Yeah, House of Black, I think is probably done.
It could be Buddy, Brody, and the returning Julia Hart.
I don't want that.
I don't think that'll happen, honestly.
Depending on who else you get for someone else, I don't know.
When Brody King wrestled Darby Allin, he wasn't his House of Black self. Yeah, he was like just him. Yeah. So I thought that was kind of foreshadowing too that this House of Black thing might be done.
Yeah, I agree. So we go to Jay White, who's interviewing. Hangman Page comes in and interrupts the party and decides to become violent. And then Juice comes out. So we have a 2-on-1 advantage. All of a sudden, Hangman comes up a little lame. Little issue with the hamstring. Hops over. Jay White gets the mic, cuts a hero promo, essentially. Talks about he's going to dismantle. He's going to destroy. And he's going to laugh doing it. Anybody want to add anything to this?
And everyone wants to see it happen.
Yeah. We good?
That's what I liked about it. That was like cementing this is a babyface promo.
Yeah. We go in the back with Renee.
I should have had this back to Malachi Black for a sec.
Yeah.
How epic is this going to be for Triple H?
That'll be huge.
Because
in all honesty,
unless he fumbles the ball totally and doesn't put him in like against Cody or something, because that's what you got to do. You got to have him attack Cody.
He's the perfect villain for Cody.
Well, then it's not going to be for another 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Still,
that's when he first appeared in. Are we talking about Malachi Black here?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how he first appeared in AEW, right? Yeah. He showed up and kicked Cody in the head.
Is he going to join the new Judgment Day with Finn?
No, I don't want him any part of that.
No. He's not quirky enough to be in that.
I don't think he
needs a faction at all. I think keeping him solo for a while makes a lot more sense.
I don't know. See, you all have way more faith in Triple H than I do. So
unless he fumbles the ball totally, because I could just see like this is money.
Hell, he can't be more fumbled than he has been in AEW.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I completely disagree with you, Mr. Isaacs.
Oh, come on. Malachi Black has not hardly done anything in AEW. I mean, I love the guy.
And he could go to WWE and it could take 2 years to tell a story. That should be
at least
done
he'll be on TV. He won't disappear for 6 to 8 weeks at a time.
Will he be on TV? You don't know this.
I think so. I think Triple H liked that.
Okay.
Mr. Hater Joe here. I think Triple H liked Aleister Black because, like, he got featured pretty prominently when he ran NXT.
He was
No,
an
no,
NXT
let's-
guy. Yeah.
In fairness, Joe, look at what Triple H has done with Cody. Like,
Yeah.
he's done a great job with Cody.
Well, you
And
have
everybody-
to.
you know
He's
what,
the
though?
world.
Same thing
You
with
have,
Malachi
wait, time out.
How
You
much
have
of
to
that
do
is
a good
Cody
job
and
with
how much
Cody.
of that is
He's
is
the
Triple H?
world. He's carrying the WWE belt. Of course, he's going to get treated like the king. Like
Yeah.
he would look like a fool if he did it.
He didn't have to push Cody to the moon.
I
Now,
think
we've had this
I think
conversation.
in part
He
that's
absolutely
Cody's
had
too.
to. If he wanted
When
to
he signed him,
if he wanted to lure people from AEW, you couldn't bring in Cody and treat him like some scrub. You had
well,
to
that's
treat
the
him like-
same. That's the same case with Malachi Black.
No, it's
If he screws
No,
up
I don't
with
agree
Malachi
with
Black-
that because Cody was a founder. It's way different.
No. You have to treat everyone that is a big name from AEW. If they're worth anything, you have to give them the booking treatment. You have to treat them like
Okay.
I'm not
I'll-
saying
I'll
that,
give
but
you
Cody
one-
is
I'll
a
give you
different
one name.
level of
Ready?
that.
Jade Cargill is doing the exact same thing in AEW she did in WWE.
Yep.
I argue it's worse because in AEW she was the focal of the TBS division.
And
We're
I
here on
hate
the
to say
tag.
this, but I think Triple H has a race problem, and that's why.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh,
That's another conversation for
That's a hot take.
father like son-in-law.
This is hard
What?
copy.
Yeah, but Vince McMahon put belts on people, and like look at Bobby Lashley under Vince.
Omos disappeared.
Yeah, as soon as Triple H, no more Omos.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but-
can understand the argument for sure.
Yeah, but let's
I don't-
be honest. You talk about Omos. I mean, it's not like you're cutting a pure 100%.
No, but you're looking
Okay.
all
But
the
Triple H let the hurt business go. All three
Yeah.
of them.
I guarantee you it all came down to money. I guarantee you that. Because, I mean, the thing you got to remember is Triple H answers doesn't stop at Triple H. He has an entire board of directors, and he's got the heads of TKO. And
what about the Street Profits? They haven't done shit in forever.
It's been a while, yeah.
I agree.
Like
I
they
don't wanna
started
hear-
their Bobby
I don't want
Lashley
to hear
thing,
about
and then it just
TKO
like-
and money. They just bought professional bull riding and put it in their portfolio.
No.
Do you know how much
They got
that
bull riding money, mother trucker.
Exactly.
that
Dude, I know how much PBR
hundreds
is.
of millions of dollars
Yeah.
it pulls in.
Yeah,
Like
for
it's
sure.
crazy. But yeah, I guarantee you Triple H was like, hey, this is what AEW is offering. And I guarantee you they looked at Lashley's career over the last 3 years and were like, nah, we don't need
I
him.
don't think they offered him anything.
I don't
I think they just let him
did either.
go.
I think they just said let him go.
He's somebody that Vince was apparently really high on.
Yeah.
So he probably drew quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
Being a Vince guy.
Yeah.
And then when Vince is no longer there, it's like, we don't really want to use you like that.
I mean, get ready because it's not going to be like Sunday Bloody Sunday where you get like 30 wrestlers that are released. They're going to do henpecking here and there. I mean, they just released 4 wrestlers a couple days ago.
Good old Baron
The
Corbin.
fourth rate.
Baron Corbin and Indy Hartwell, which, I mean,
And
she was an NXT world champion. Yeah, maybe it was a very short reign, but she was a champion nonetheless.
And she was a tag team champion, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Which match are we on now?
so we'll talk about Statlander. I think she's going after the wrong belt. And then Camille and Monet barrel into the back,
Ran her over.
a Escalade, people, a Cadillac Escalade, the largest freaking land vessel in the history of land vessels, and they missed her.
Oh,
And they got the crap being out of
Can
her.
I just say, why are they not driving a Mercedes? Mercedes in a Mercedes? Come on.
Because
That's what I'm
Mercedes probably ain't paying enough money to get that promotion.
Because
The show.
the only Mercedes that would be decent enough to put in the hands of her would be the G wagons.
Yeah.
And those things start at about $95,000. and
Tell
go
me how
up.
ran a G Wagon.
Can we
Huh?
can we talk about how Mercedes seemed upset that she got ran over?
Yeah.
Why?
No,
Like,
she's upset that she didn't get ran over.
yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
She's like, "How did you miss her, Camille?"
You're so stupid.
Right. Can't you do
Let me-
anything right? That was my favorite.
Yeah,
thing.
let me say this. I'm loving this slow like beat down of Camille, right? Because
Yeah.
eventually Camille's going to turn on her.
Yeah,
And I'm here for that.
absolutely.
I gotta say, guys, it was really refreshing to see the return of an attempted vehicular homicide in pro wrestling. It's been a while since we had a good one.
Yeah.
It's been
At
a
least no
while.
one did it for The Rock this time.
For the
There you
Rock.
go.
Was the one where Bret Hart got hit with his by that vehicle? Was that the last one,
With the Nexus.
or was it one after that?
When was the Bret Hart one?
When
That
he
was
was
like
trying to set up for his
2010.
match with Vince McMahon, when he got hit by
Yeah,
that.
so that was well after Sean and Bret.
Yeah, this was like 2010. That
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the last one.
I think it's like the most notable one. Yes, I'm sure there was one or two minor ones that I can't.
I can't remember anything.
Yeah.
I did it for the Rock one. That was that's probably the most infamous one I could think of.
yeah. Oh
Well,
yeah.
it was, there was that one, and then there was the Shawn and Triple H that led to their match at SummerSlam,
Yeah.
where the CCTV was magically enhanced, even though I don't know how
Didn't
you
Billy
could
Kidman
enhance
run
that
over
crap.
Hulk Hogan at one point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know who didn't get run over by a car? Christian.
Mm,
Oh,
He's in the ring, getting ready to face off against Hook. He's got security for everybody's protection. We are officially, Kip Sabian is officially a part of the patriarchy, who's also sporting the orange look on his arms, which I thought was quite interesting.
It contrasts the Platinum Blonde so well.
Yeah,
AEW must have bought it in bulk in a bit. It must have been a bad batch of spray tan or something.
yeah. So, anyways,
Todd McNasty spray tan.
yeah. He calls out Hooks, calls him a wild card, and a whole bunch of other words. And then he said he took out Taz so Hook will be his son.
And I wish your father was dead.
Oh,
He was
that
this
really
guy
brutal
goes-
on the mic
this-
tonight. My
This
God.
guy goes into the creepy parts and depths of his character because he kept talking about my sons, which now makes sense because Kill Switch may never wrestle ever again. You got to get.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
I hope he does too. I hope he really does.
Do you have any
If he
update
does-
on him?
If he
I
does,
haven't
he's
heard-
just got a long road to recovery
Yeah,
ahead. Like he was literally like days away from permanent lung damage.
yeah.
So
So yeah, I just the Christian thing, I don't know. I think what's going to happen is eventually they're going to have if Hook loses, he has to join the patriarchy.
Yeah.
In which case then you can guarantee, because Christian is not going to lose at all. I think you have to keep him hot to keep reminding the audience that in fact he does have a contract that he can cash in at any point and at any time to become the AEW World's Heavyweight Champion. So
I have a question.
No.
Do you think maybe Hook replaces Nick Wayne in the patriarchy?
no.
No.
Well,
I don't think so.
see, to me, no, I think that this is where Nick Wayne's going to break off and maybe start like being around with Hook, creating like a thing with the younger guys coming up together.
Maybe. Anybody else want to add anything?
Yeah, I don't think Hook joins.
Because there's
Hook
got to be
won.
jealousy there from Nick Wayne. Like, otherwise, it doesn't matter. That's the whole reason why Christian does anything. I do want to say one thing about Christian in particular, and this is going to be my hot take, whatever you want to say.
Ooh.
Christian Cage is the most underrated, important signing AEW has ever made.
I agree with that. 100%.
Yeah,
I think that's a good take.
I think he's underused, underappreciated.
The scope of his reach and the storylines and how people have developed to get where they are, from Jack Perry to Hook to Hangman to Swerve to everybody else from before, Adam Copeland. Like, he's had his fingers and his shadows on all of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I
think
just
that's a
maybe
good
say
take.
maybe pound per pound, maybe he's the best signing or something like that?
I mean, you could
I
say
agree.
that. I'm just, but he's the most underrated, important signing, 100%.
So go to
Do you remember when he was first signed? Everyone was so disappointed.
They
Christian
shit
Cage
on it
was the
so
sign.
bad.
Yeah.
shows you how much they know.
I'm
We
mad
got-
at
Yeah,
that. Awesome.
in fairness, we didn't see this Christian ever.
No.
I-
we saw a glimpse of it in TNA.
Yeah.
Not quite like this, though.
Not quite like this. Not even close.
I didn't
Oh,
think
he
it was going to be
struck
great, to
gold.
be honest.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I had my doubts. I was like, well, Christian's already been retired for several years. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
And I had my doubts about it, but I think he's done his absolute best work.
Yeah.
In AEW. I really think that.
I agree. All right. We got Alex Marvez in the back with Don Callis.
Oh, God.
Very large black man comes up, hands him a envelope full of cash.
Can I ask you guys, is this the guy from Swerve's video?
No,
I don't think so.
it's
No,
not.
that's the guy?
Can I go on my Marvez kick for a second?
Whoa.
Get it.
Fucking Marvez on my TV again. He is so unnatural. He ruins every segment he's in. Like he's sitting there talking to him. This large guy comes up and he just like he doesn't hesitate. He doesn't look like he just immediately goes, "Who are you?" Like so robotic, no emotion. I'm just like, God, this guy fucking ruins every segment he's in. Every
He doesn't
single
even sound
one.
like a legit reporter. Like, oh, we got someone here. Breaking news here, guys. You think he's doing
He
something
just
like
literally goes, "Who are you?"
And and it's so weird because on XM, like when he's talking football, he's great. It's like
He's not an actor.
that. Yeah,
He doesn't know how to
also,
do
he
this.
must not be, this must not be his passion because
He can't do kayfabe. He just doesn't like it. It doesn't resonate.
I'm just gonna say this now. Everything that Mr. Isaac says, I'm just gonna co-sign it because I feel the same way.
Yeah.
especially about WWE.
So MJF is basically paying off Don Callis to attack and get rid of Adam Cole. So he got the diamond ring, and then he got a message from Cole or from MJF. And I mean, it sets up the match that we find out later in the night that's going to be Takeshita versus Adam Cole next week for his.
Of all the people in the Don Callis family, why are you going to have the only champion in that group go out and lose to Adam Cole?
Yeah.
Look, I love Brian Cage. He could have done it. You could have had it been Archer. You could have had it been Kyle Fletcher. Even I know we don't want him losing right now, but he would be a better choice than Konosuke Takeshita.
I don't have a problem with it except for what happens at the end of the show, and then I'll explain more.
Okay. So we go to our fourth match, Penelope Ford versus Jamie Hayter. I think this is a good match. I was kind of surprised. I thought they put her in the main event picture pretty sooner than later. But obviously they're waiting for Tony Storm to come back so they could continue that story, which is fine. But this is a good way for Jamie Hayter to rack up some wins against Penelope Ford.
And pay up a storyline.
Yeah. And in all honesty, Penelope looked good. That reversal where she kind of bends over and then she goes into the cutter, I thought was really cool.
She's been doing that for years.
Yeah, she looked really.
Penelope Ford didn't look good. She looked great.
Yeah, she looks.
That's right, Tony the Tiger.
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you this.
Rest in peace, Lee Marshall.
She was
WCW
the
announcer.
star of this match, not Jamie Hayter.
yeah.
Like, she was selling everything so well. She had all these awesome moves. She looked great.
Yeah.
Like, Penelope Ford, she's a star, and she needs to be treated like it.
I don't agree much with what Bully Ray says, but Penelope Ford, she may not have went over, but she got over.
Yeah, I loved her in this.
Yeah. All right.
I like this. I just want to
Are
say
you
one
going to
thing.
go, Joe? Go.
My favorite thing about this is I love that Jamie Hayter's finisher can just be hit out of nowhere like that. I love those kind of finishers.
Yeah.
Where it's not a 10-minute setup. Like she literally just put up her arm and just knocked her head off. It was great.
Yep. Lord Ryan Rich.
Yeah, I was going to say that I agree with Canada Dry that Penelope Ford was the star of this match up until the finisher, because once Jamie Hayter hits that, it's so legitimate that everything else doesn't matter anymore, because there's no possible earth where Penelope Ford doesn't fold like a cheap paper towel. Like, so to me, like, that is her getting herself over, and I think she looks great coming back. And I think that she was someone who was very much underused from before, because back in those dark days and Dark Elevation, she was a star of Dark, dude. She helped carry the women's division during the pandemic, and I'm glad she's finally getting a little bit of due along with her husband Kip.
Yeah, good for Kip. Good for her.
Yeah.
Happy
What
for the
about you,
couple.
Mr. Expert?
I've always liked Penelope Ford. I love her athleticism. I love her look. And she's damn good in the ring. Like, she's not a fluke. She's a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
And I thought this was a good match. Jamie Hayter looks great. I think her look is a little too much like Becky Lynch, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they would switch that up a little bit, but I mean, this was a really good match. I have no complaints about it at all. I'm glad to see Penelope Ford back. I'm glad Jamie Hayter's back. I'm glad they're both healthy and able to contribute, and I enjoyed it. I liked it.
All right. Before we get any further, Canada Dry, what's our topic for the flower shop?
What is your since I'm Todd McNasty? What's your favorite piece of lingerie?
Okay.
Ah,
Okay. I like it.
for us to wear or someone else?
I was like, for someone else to wear. Or
Use your imagination.
Take it as
Either way.
you.
I don't
as
even know if we
you
can
heard
say
it.
that without getting demonetized on this show.
Why is your piece of lingerie so like bad?
I'm a U.S. Marine. What do you think?
Oh, let's change the subject, Canada Dry.
He's got the camo gear in his house.
I can't wait to hear what he says.
Oh my God.
I don't have
right,
anything. I'm just
so-
fucking around. I don't know.
Apparently, Mina is coming next week. Interesting.
And
then
did
they
you
have
guys
this-
did you catch
The
half
glitch.
of Mina's graphic turned black and white?
It glitched to timeless,
Mm.
Oh.
like timeless black and white on
Oh.
like the first two letters of Mina.
Oh, nice pickup, guys.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
guys didn't
notice
see
that.
that?
No,
I didn't.
Oh, our
It was
faction
really
chat
quick.
did.
If you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't.
Our
have seen it.
faction chat did.
I was already in the cloud.
Hey, that's why I bring in the brilliant minds.
Yeah.
So if I miss it,
Yeah.
we still get the benefit of it, right?
I mean,
Now there
who
was
is
I
a
saw a
smarter
QR,
man, the man who gives the advice to the person who asks for it.
I saw a QR code.
Mhm.
That
They've
flat-
been doing this a lot with Tony Storm.
No one hit the QR. Like,
I
so
might
we
do
don't
it.
know.
I
Might
don't
go
ever
back
hit
to
a
that
QR. That's why.
All
I don't
right.
do it when WWE does it. I'm not going to do it. AEW does it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I
Uh,
get why they do it.
So what's super interesting is they do a video package about Okada because the Continental Classic is coming up.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to read a little bit more into it. And so here's my rabbit hole. The Elite have gone to the mountains.
Yep.
Except for one, and that's Okada. Okada will actually still wrestle and will be there quite a bit. And obviously he's in it. But then they announced that Masahiro Chono is going to be part of the Continental Classic. Now,
Did they?
yes.
I thought they were just saying that he's looking to get his fifth event title to pass Chono.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I didn't hear them
I
say
don't know.
Chono was
We'll
gonna
find
be
out
in
in a
it.
couple weeks when they release the brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me and the FN expert heard it the same. Because to me, it's about surpassing Chono to become the greatest Japanese wrestler alive.
Yeah. To
I
compete in
don't-
the most tournaments and win.
To have to come away with the most victories.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, if it in fact is Chono coming to wrestle, no. I love Japanese wrestling. And
He doesn't
I
wrestle in New
my
Japan.
teeth on New Japan when Chono was the face of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, this is the guy that was put it on his back and he took it to new heights.
NWO for life, baby.
I was just want to say,
if Chono could actually wrestle, it would be a great storyline to tell throughout this. But like you said,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he's in any shape to do it or not.
if you want to watch the best Rick Rude match of his entire career,
Yep.
watch Rick Rude versus Masahiro Chono from like 1992 in the Tokyo Dome.
But how old is this Chono guy?
He's in his late 50s. He's got to be in his late 50s.
Doesn't he have back problems real bad?
Oh, yeah.
He does commentary for New Japan,
Yeah.
like Japanese language commentary.
I don't think that he's. I think it's all about. I think the focus. That's what you're right. There's a story they want you to focus on, but it's not what you think it is. The story is gonna be Okada's tear through the Continental Classic tournament in order to be the one who surpasses Chono for most tournament victories ever, and be for the title of greatest Japanese wrestler ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the story they want you to focus on, and that's the story that they're going to tell through this.
Do you know what I just realized? Those
What?
Japanese girls aren't in our chats no more. What happened to them?
I don't
They
know.
all vanished, didn't they?
They just-
They're
Maybe they heard about
they're
Chono and they
busy
got all
on tour.
excited.
They're all on tour and they're too busy.
Busy on tour.
Okay.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
I
They
think
haven't been
like,
around for a while. Yeah.
that this video package they did for Okada
Yeah.
was brilliant
Oh,
because
yeah.
it definitely reset his character to make him back to becoming the more serious person that everyone really knows him as.
Yeah.
And got him away from the character side of him.
I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of like the character side way
so
better
did
than I
I.
like the serious side.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
He's still gonna call everyone bitches. So let's.
I hope so. I hope he never stops
Well,
doing
and
that
that's
because
the
that's
thing,
hilarious.
though. I mean, it's between three companies, so it's obviously Tony's going to get more say because 2/3 of the titles are his titles, but when you throw in there, it's going to have to work for New Japan too, something that's going to uphold the tradition of their belts. So, like, I feel like this tournament could be more steeped in history with New Japan than maybe other tournaments will be.
Yeah.
So we're almost at an hour and a half here, so we can get to the main event.
All right, let's go to the main event. Match number 5. It's Fletcher and Takeshita versus Ricochet and Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs makes his return to AEW. I will say,
Did he get more jacked or what?
yeah,
Yes, he did.
Black and jacked.
This is very interesting. I'm going to just make this comment. I know some of you are metalheads and some of you are not. Kyle Fletcher kind of looks like Rob Halford from the early days of Judas Priest, with his chains and black leather and the shades.
You know what I feel like when you have Kyle Fletcher? The early days of Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm feeling
can
the
see
early
that,
days of
yeah.
Shawn Michaels right after he broke up.
Minus the shaved head.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a neo-Nazi version of Alex Wright.
Which Berlin.
Yeah, Berlin basically is exactly what that was.
That's pretty
Or
much
do you
what
remember his
Berlin
tag
was.
team with Disco Inferno, the Dancing Fools?
Yes, I remember that too.
Oh, God.
Horrible. 'Cause
Anyway,
Alex deserves so much
Ricochet
better.
does a move where he jumps on the shoulders of Powerhouse Hobbs and then does nice. It was a nice callback to the Strowman days when they were a tag team and they used to do that. And that was one of their setup moves for the finisher. So we find out Takeshita is going to be going against Cole next week. Fletcher is going to be a great heel. I know there's no doubt about it. He is going to be the best heel ever. This guy has it, and I can't wait to see him just bloom and blossom like a flower, if you will. Then, of course, we get some shenanigans. Then Mark Davis comes out. Then Adam Cole comes out, goes after Takeshita. They disappear. Ospreay comes out. Everybody gets out of the middle of the ring. Ospreay looks perfectly fine. I don't even know why.
Did they announce Mark Davis versus Kyle Fletcher for next week? Because I guarantee it's happening.
I'm sure.
I think it's going to be a 6-man tag match.
It could be an 8-man.
30 man.
Yeah. Why don't you just?
No, I mean they ended up being 4-on-4.
Man match.
Well, no, because you have the singles match between Adam Cole and Takeshita.
Correctamundo.
All right. So with that being said, Canada Dry. Oh, I'm sorry, McNasty.
Yeah, I'm
Pod
Bob
McNasty.
McNasty.
Nasty, if you will.
Ow.
Light it up, baby. What do you think, Canada?
I enjoyed this. It was a pretty good technical wrestling match actually for a tag team match.
Yeah.
Everyone looked good. It was an odd place for the match though.
Yeah.
It was like, this is your main.
Yep.
Like, I guess the shenanigans helped after, but it didn't feel like a main event match.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It did not. Okay. Commissioner Joe.
Match of the night.
No, we're talking about the main event.
The main event. Oh, okay, cool.
That's
I'm out of it. I'm tired, guys. No,
That's all good.
main
man.
event. Yeah, it was fun. It was a match that let everyone get their stuff in. I'm kind of surprised it was Powerhouse Hobbs, but
Yeah.
it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
I mean, because I saw him Saturday night, he was running around the ring, so he looks good, clearly. And he looked fucking. I guarantee you there will be more Blacked and Jack T-shirts at AEW events going forward.
I love how the chubby white guy wears it.
Yeah, those are hilarious. But yeah, part of me, like, honestly, like, I just, for some reason, I was just expecting Powerhouse Hobbs to turn on Ricochet.
Yeah.
And then have the Hurt Syndicate come out.
Yeah.
Because
They actually need a face Hobbs.
Yeah.
At this point.
I do too. But, like, look, you know my biggest gripe with Tony Khan. He turns all of his young guys heels.
Well, he solved your problem. I was thinking about you tonight when Hobbs came out.
I'm glad too. Because they've tried the heel Hobbs and it works, but I think he could be so much more as just a baby face that everyone.
Well, yeah, if you can get him over like
badass
Wardlow,
baby face,
like Wardlow was.
Yeah, but he's better than Wardlow in my opinion.
Yeah,
he's a better wrestler, better on the mic. It's not saying much because
imagine that we could have him get over Lashley at some point. Gotta put him over.
Yeah.
Like Ahmed Johnson when he beat Farouk.
Yo.
Except Ahmed Johnson was injured all the time and it screwed him.
My back.
And I guarantee you, Powerhouse Hobbs won't be making out with Dustin Rhodes.
All right, Lord Ryan Rich, your turn, my friend.
Yeah, so I understand. Canada said it didn't feel like a main event to him. It did to me because they presented it that way, and they did it because otherwise there's no reason to have the Ricochet not announcing it during that half interview. If it wasn't going to be anything other but the main event, that wouldn't have happened. So you want to build that suspense for the show because when Powerhouse comes back, you want the people to think it is a big deal. That's why it is ending your show. And then on top of that, you have the shenanigans and you have 4 people standing in a ring against 4 people standing at the top of the ramp. That's 8 people. You get to feature 8 people within the last closing shot of your television show. So to me, I thought that the match was fun and I thought the placement of it was perfect.
What do you think, Jeremy?
I agree with you, Canada. I don't think it should have been a main event. This felt like a top of the first hour, halfway through main event. It didn't seem like the closer main event, but I think this was a really good match. And I like the fact that it was kind of different. Powerhouse Hobbs came back and was in a feature role here, and Ricochet was in the main event spotlight here, and it was just different than what we're used to seeing. So I appreciated that. I personally wouldn't have put this match on the main event, but I did really enjoy it. I thought it was good. And I understand, I guess, theoretically why it was in the main event. But I think I would have flip-flopped it with something else, personally.
I was going to ask, what would you think should have been the main event, Mr. Isaacs?
Probably the opening match with the Death Riders.
Yep. See, and I figured that's what most people would think too, but I think Tony's kind of like, all right, I want to open with that as opposed to close because I don't want to jam that down people's throats as always closing the show.
Well,
Yeah.
also, I hate to say this, but they were heads up against NXT tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Well, let's get into the flower shop.
Brought to you by the Adrian Adonis store at ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can get all your Adrian Adonis gear. As always, we do it this simple way. Favorite match, your favorite segment, number of bells, and favorite piece of lingerie. All right, Miss Nasty, it's your turn.
All right. We're going to go our favorite match of the night. We're going to go with Penelope Ford
Oh,
and Jamie Hayter, because I just liked what Penelope Ford brought to the table tonight.
Yeah.
It was really good. Proud of her. My favorite segment. We're going to go with Chris Statlander missing, getting hit by a car.
The attempted vehicular homicide.
Yes.
Oh,
Was segment of the night.
In honor of women, we got to go with women tonight. And
The
my
attempted
favorite.
murder of women.
in honor of women, let's highlight the attempted murder.
Well, no, how she knows. McNasty doesn't hold any punches.
Canada Dry, the newest sponsor of Murder Kits.
Not Canada Dry. Todd McNasty.
Todd McNabb.
Todd McNasty.
Todd McNasty Murder Kits. So yeah, my favorite piece of lingerie. It's got to be the glitter exploding bra.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in there motorboating, all of a sudden, poof, you're covered in glitter.
Okay.
Magical
Sounds like
Todd
you
time.
just had
McNasty's
him at his strip
way too
club,
much
but-
at the time at the strip club.
Oh, and the match of the night. I'm gonna go with. Oh no, I did get my message.
Yeah, you gave match tonight. Number of
What
bells.
was your bells? Sam?
Number of bells. I'm giving this 4.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Commissioner Joe.
Okay, my match of the night is the Fight Without Honor, the 6-man tag match.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My segment of the night, nothing really sticks out, but I want to give it to the Hurt Syndicate MVP at the beginning of the show. Like, it's nice to see these 3 guys getting their flowers.
Mhm.
See what I did there? From a live crowd, because the hurt business in WWE was never in front of a live crowd.
Yeah.
It was all during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So, and then my favorite lingerie, like, I just like my wife in like a nice black like silk nightie type, like, just
Elegant and simple.
elegant and simple.
Where does the glitter explode from?
No, because you know what? Listen, my wife is a photographer.
Yeah.
Certain times of year, there's glitter all over my fucking house.
No.
Get the glitter away.
Like that luggage, you can never get rid of glitter.
Yeah, like 6 months later, I've pulled glitter out of my skin. Okay.
I was told that when you quit your job, say you're done there, what you do is you have a handful of glitter and you just blow it in your boss's face and say, "I quit." He's gonna be trying to get that shit out for months.
I would just rather leave.
I mean,
Glitter
cool, but that's just like petty.
Okay.
Listen,
and,
Todd McNasty is a petty son of a bitch. Okay.
We know.
and
Hey,
I'm giving this show this week a 3.75.
Okay.
Does the Silk Nightie have a place for pudding?
Like a pocket?
No,
Just a
no,
place.
Like pocket tots?
Kinda.
Pocket dogs?
I was trying to think of something to come back. I got nothing.
Yes or no? That's what I need to know.
No, it does not. On to
pudding.
Lord Ryan Rich.
No pudding pockets.
All right. So my match of the night is gonna be my boy, the black gothic orange against the Death Riders there. Like, I just thought it was a fun match to watch. I like watching OC and like this more intense version. It's fun. And just seeing Darby just get catapulted like that, it's like a gift that just plays constantly in my mind now. It's just like, bloop.
Yeah, that slam on the pole.
Yeah, that was just so fun. I enjoyed that. My segment of the night is going to be Chris Statlander because that was just funny. I enjoyed that. That was good, and it was one of the few things that the women got on the show, so that was cool too.
Yeah,
Lord Line Rich, if this show is not eligible for monetization, I'm gonna blame it on the murder kit stuff. Okay.
Bye bye special time kits. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Or bye bye special time. I don't know if it was my vitamins medication I took earlier, but I enjoyed the show much more than you guys did, apparently, because I was going to give it a 4.3. I thought it was pretty fun. That's all great. The way through and through. And if we want to go with Lord Ryan Rich, someone who is obviously a master of comfort and style in the bedroom, I'm going to say that, listen, I was born in the 80s, and there was once a great time in this nation when in the mail came the Victoria's Secret catalog.
Yeah.
And in the pages of that catalog was my...
Sticky catalog.
No, didn't have to be sticky.
Oh, it does.
Aaron's was always stuck.
My favorite one in there is when you get the bra and panty with the teddy connector leggings down all the way down.
Yeah.
All the
covered in glitter.
That's what I'm talking about right there. No glitter.
No glitter. Why are you guys down on the glitter?
Clean up.
There you go.
Glitter gets places, my man.
Yeah. Everywhere. It's like sand.
Look, there's glitter in the background of this show.
Canadian glitter must be different than American glitter, is all I'm saying.
What was your rating, Joe?
I had 3.75.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Isaac.
Here, Jeffy.
Oh, Mr. Isaac's next.
I will go next. My match of the night was the no honor match. I like that. I thought that was really fun. Segment of the night, I'm going to go with Christian Cage and Hook.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That's mine.
Good job.
My lingerie of choice, I'm going to go with black silk skirt. That's what I like a gown skirt deal. Okay. Yeah.
No special features to this thing? No like hidden James Bond stuff?
No. I mean,
simple,
there's no
elegant, just like me. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to have trap doors or anything like that. I mean,
what do you want it to shoot a sandwich out of somewhere or something? Or?
A hidden sandwich compartment. That is what I'm talking about.
Lingerie made by Bailey.
You might not have one of those in the lingerie, but
it's the Martha Stewart section.
Just picture it. You're making out, you're making love with your woman. All of a sudden, you get hungry. You're like,
listen. It's not on the lingerie. It's on the individual wearing it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's just put it that way.
Absolutely.
Right?
Also, a word of advice.
Here.
Women don't like it when you eat during sex.
It worked for Costanza, and it can work for you.
My bell
not
rating.
real.
Let me get to my bell rating here. I thought this was a really good show. It flowed really well for me. And there was nothing on here that just blew my mind wrestling wise, but entertainment wise, it flowed really well. And I think this week and last week of Dynamite's been pretty good. I'm going to give it 4 bells.
Oh,
you could have Bob Barkered me, but you took the high road. I admire the hell out of that.
Yeah.
All right. It's my turn.
He's got a Bob Barker us both watch.
I'm not trying to win a washer here, pal. All right.
Just $1.
No whammies.
My favorite match of the night was Penelope Ford and Jamie Hayter. It was a great match. It was just I've slept on Penelope for long enough. I will start giving her flowers. She looked freaking amazing. Segment of the night, I'm gonna go with the Hurt Syndicate. I thought that was a great way to start the show. is it kind of gave you the idea of how the show was going to be. It was going to be a violent, furious show. So, let's see. Number of bells. Man, you guys must have watched a different show than I did. I thought that the main event should not have been where it was. I thought that the Adam Cole match was just not good at all. It was just sad seeing Adam Cole not have the love for wrestling anymore. It really bothers me a lot. You know, as somebody who's watched him for the majority of his 16-year career, yeah, you know, he
Can you
can.
please get to your lingerie, please?
Oh yeah, I'm a legs guy. I like legs, so stockings is my favorite.
There you go.
And
Just
what's your
plain
bell
stocking,
rating?
There's nothing to it.
3.75 is gonna be my rating.
Do they at least have the little harness that straps on to the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you put your gun.
Our average is
There we go. We got it. We got some. Yeah, I like that.
our average is 3.96. So that's not bad.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's not bad.
Just a hair under 4.
All right. Well, that's the end of the show. All the links down below. On behalf of Canada Dry, Commissioner Joe, Lord Ryan Rich, the Evan Expert, Mr. Isaacs, I am the JFB.
We're running late here, folks. And it's clearly Fruit Cat's bedtime.
Come on.
Yeah, Fouquet.
Come on, guys. I need to play off, all right? Need to play off.
Raise your fist in the air. Put the devil in a sharpshooter and just keep fighting.
Wrong one.
This has been an effing
This has
worldwide
been a
media
message
production.
from Todd McNasty. The show's over.